Good morning, BHS. I am Evan Adkins.
I'm Andrew Papadakis.
And these are your morning announcements.
Here's the pledge. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Attention, class of 2026. It is time to vote for senior personalities. Click the link in your grade level Google Classroom to vote. Voting closes on Thursday, December 18th.
The Magic basketball teams in Teens Against Cancer are hosting the Dunk on Cancer games on Tuesday, January 6th and Wednesday, January 7th. Shirts that have been ordered can be picked up at the basketball games. All proceeds from the event will be donated to the Showers Family Center for Childhood Cancer and Blood Disorders for Akron Children's Hospital.
This week, we are having a Spirit Week, and it is all about Christmas. Here are the themes.
The next Girl Talk meeting will be tomorrow, December 16th at 2:45 in Miss Lawrence's room. Please make sure you let her know if you will be there because she needs to know the exact numbers for the activity you will be completing.
BHS students and staff, I need your help. I am hosting a Q&A for a video project that I am working on. If you have any school-appropriate questions about me or TV Studio, please email Mr. Grimsley at lgrimsley@gmail.com. Again, that is lgrimsley@gmail.com. Or if you see me in the halls and have time to ask me, I'll try to write it down.
Now, here's a video from Mr. Kane about anime this year.
2025 is nearly over and winter break is on the horizon. What better time than now for Mr. Kane to have his yearly anime yap session to tell you what anime were the best of 2025 so you can give them a watch before the year closes out. Quick reminder to all those watching, I tend to yap a real long time. This clip will be long. If nobody in your magic time likes anime or wants to hear what I have to say, then please skip this. That will save everybody a lot of time. As always, my list only includes titles that began airing in 2025. Also, no sequels, so we won't be seeing any of those, even if they were absolutely amazing. The same is true of movies, even though I just want to tell you all about how excellent the Chainsaw Man Reze arc was and why it blows Infinity Castle out of the water. I watched 58 different series to build this list so you can just get the best of the best from 2025. Number 10. Kowloon generic romance is absolutely not generic, but it is a romance. Our leading lady, Reiko, lives in this strange and anachronistic city working a job as a real estate agent. She has a crush on her coworker Kudo, and it seems like your standard will they won't they at first. However, at the end of the first episode, Reiko discovers a photo of Kudo with another woman that looks identical to her. From there we get into a bunch of mystery and some very, very weird metaphysical stuff. This anime has some very heartfelt moments and is dripping with visual charm for fans of an older anime aesthetic, but its outright weirdness and pacing issues at times hold it back from being any higher on our list. Number 9. It's rare for comedies to make it into a top 10 for me. It's so hard to stay consistently funny. Detectives these days are crazy, manages to hit with the gags again and again to create a hilarious and satisfying experience. The plot is a washed up old man, a freakishly strong schoolgirl acting as his assistant, and endless hijinks. Give it a watch. Number 8. I don't know what's wrong with Tatsuki Fujimoto, but I'm so glad he's clearly insane. It's why the man keeps cranking out hit after hit. This is an anthology that Amazon sort of shadow dropped. The one-shot manga chapters that Tatsuki Fujimoto made from age 17 to 26 before he made Chainsaw Man. Get ready for some tonal whiplash as you go between a lot of disconnected and very, very different stories as you enjoy Tatsuki Fujimoto's early works. Number 7. The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity is hands down the best romance this season. The protagonists are likable, and their slow burn relationship is both wholesome and realistic compared to many other stories in the genre. The main character goes to a bit of a delinquent high school, but actually works at a cake shop. He starts getting closer to a female customer, and they learn more about one another as each opens up, and it's just really nice. If you love a good romance, then you must catch this one. Number 6. The Super Cube is another amazing piece of anime coming out of China. They're really stepping it up here. This story is of Wang Zhizhao. I'm sorry, I'm butchering his name. My Chinese pronunciation is totally whack. Wang is threatened by the guy who wants to steal his girl. He finds this mysterious super cube and gains incredible power. The animation in this goes insane sometimes and is really a huge treat. How is it possible that you've never heard of this anime or seen any clips of it? Well, it's streaming in the US pretty much nowhere, so you might have to find some kind of shady website if you want to check it out, but man, is it a great watch. Number 5. On to the upper end of the list, we now find The Summer Hikaru Died. Two boys, Yoshiki and Hikaru, are lifelong friends in rural Japan. There may even be something more between them. However, one fateful summer night, Hikaru tragically dies in the mountains. So then who, or more accurately what, is the Hikaru that Yoshiki finds himself now spending his days with? A great horror anime with some romance as well. This is one of the few horror anime that actually has some pretty disturbing and anxiety-inducing scenes. I had long been waiting for the manga to be adapted to an anime, and this series did not disappoint. Absolutely worth checking out. Number 4. Speaking of disturbing series, Takopi's Original Sin starts off looking like a cute little romp about school children. Oh God, is it not that? I read it many years ago, and when I heard it was getting animated, I just thought, oh no, they're not ready. The story follows Takopi, an alien from planet Happy, who has come to Earth and is determined to make people happy. Specifically, a young girl named Shizuka. Things start out, and you start to pick up on vibes that her life is not a good one, and something is in fact very wrong. Then it gets very, very bad. Like, I can't show you kind of bad. It only gets more gut-wrenching and terrible from there. There is a light at the end of this truly wicked short 6-episode series, but I honestly do not recommend it if you are sensitive to traumatic events, and at times it just feels excessively gruesome just to be controversial, but I can't ignore a compelling story and some stellar animation. Watcher, beware of this one. Number 3. For many, this is their number 1. Rudo lives in the slums in a floating city, but things go wrong and Rudo ends up cast out from the city on high and now must survive on the surface in the trash from the world above. I love a series made by a female creator, so it already has points there for me. Characters are stylized and the power system leads to battles that are interesting and keep you guessing. I think this is a super solid series and I'm excited to see how the season finale goes. Number 2. Another hit from China. I can't believe more people weren't blowing this up this year. A superhero world where the amount of people who believe in you determines your powers and how strong you are. The series even did online polls at the end of the season to rank the characters for season 2, which will directly determine the power levels of the characters in the next season. How cool is that? This trust value is at the center of this anime, which is actually another sort of pseudo-anthology. There are many small arcs about each of the main characters and their journey to be a hero. As the series goes on, their stories cross more and more. I cannot tell you how long I waited to figure out who this frickin' dog was. Some of the episodes are in 3D animation, or partially at least, and there is a reason for this in the series, and when you find out why, oh man, is it amazing. Who will your favorite hero be? There's so many, honestly. For me, it can only be Hero X. Why? You just have to wait and find out yourself for watching the series. He'll be your favorite too. Number 1. From the creator of Beast Stars comes Sanda. As always, I love a series by a female creator, but man, do I love the stuff that Paru Itagaki makes. But like, what even is this show? Let me sum it up in the least helpful way possible. A school in the distant future exists full of children. Within the school, a female student attempts to stab her classmate to expose him as a were-Santa Claus. Yes, you heard me right. My boy Sanda here can secretly turn into Santa. Like, ho ho ho, that guy. But he's like a battle Santa, and there are like Secret Santa police trying to kill him, and there's all this stuff about adolescence and growing up, and it's so weird. But the kind of weird that makes a person who has seen many anime like myself say, dang, I guess there still are new ideas out there. The art style is so unique, and the world has this deep lore that's revealed slowly. I'd been waiting for this to get an anime for years and was so excited that it has a great adaptation. Please check it out if you want something truly unique. That wraps up our list. Do you disagree with any of my picks? Stop by my room and share your L take, because this list is straight fire, obviously, and could never possibly be wrong. Happy New Year to all of you weebs.
Now sports. Monday, December 15th, boys and girls varsity bowling has a game away against Butchell at Rivera Lanes at 4 p.m. Tuesday, December 16th, boys and girls varsity bowling has a game again big stutter, against Stowe Monroe home at Chargers Lanes at 4 p.m. Wednesday, December 17th, boys and girls varsity bowling has a game away against Wadsworth, location to be determined, but starts at 4 p.m. Also, I want to say, if you talk to Joey Ondo, tell him he had a great game. Tell him some encouraging words. Tell him to get better. If you see him, please talk to him.
Yeah, I hope he gets better. For lunch, we got chicken tenders.
Well, that is it for us. Have a great day, BHS.
Have a great day.